So the last skill I need to have for the linear equations is how to graph out those linear equations, either using technology or without using technology. We know we have the three forms: general form, which is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, slope-intercept, where y is equal to mx plus b, m being the slope and b being the y-intercept, and slope point form, which is going to be y minus y1 is equal to m bracket x minus x1, where m is still the slope and x1 and y1 are just any coordinate that exists on the graph. The method used to graph a linear relation without technology depends on the form in which it is written. So, taking a look at the first case, without altering the form in which the linear equation is written, so without having to convert them all to the slope-intercept form, explain what different strategies used without technology for graphing each of the relations, and we're going to draw them out. Well, for the first one, if it is in slope-intercept form, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the y-intercept. Or in this case, the point of 0 and 4. Right here. The second thing I'm going to do is use the slope, which is rise over run, which in this case is going to be a rise of 2 over 1. And I'm going to draw the other points. So starting at this point, I'm going to use that slope and go up to right 1, up to right 1, up to right 1, up to right 1, up to right 1. If I'm going backwards, I would go down to left 1, down to left 1, down to left 1, so on and so forth. And then I'm just going to join points and extend line with arrows to show that it's going to keep extending out in the opposite directions. So I'm going to connect them and then just have arrows to show that they're going to go on and on and on. If I'm using my slope point form, in this case, I'm going to start at the point that's given, which in this case is going to be, well, if it's x minus x1, it's going to be the opposite of the sign inside the brackets, and it's going to be at -1. And if it's y minus y1, it's going to be at 2. So I'm going to find the point of -1 and +2 and start right there. The second thing is I'm going to do the same process I do with the slope-intercept after I've started at this point. I'm going to use the slope, which in this case is going to be, if it's rise over run, a rise of 2, a run of 1. And I'm going to go up to rate 1, up to rate 1, going on and on forever. Or down to left 1 if I'm going in the opposite direction. And then step 3 is going to be the same as it is for my slope-intercept. I'm going to join the points and extend line with arrows. So connect all the points, extend it out, and then put arrows on each end to show that it's going to go on and on forever. The last one is if I have general form. My step 1 is going to be solve X and Y intercepts. So in this case, I can state that my x-intercept is going to be when y is equal to 0 if 2x minus 0 plus 4 is equal to 0, then 2x plus 4 would equal 0, 2x would equal negative 4, and x is going to equal negative 2, which means that my x-intercept is going to be 1 point at negative 2 and 0. So I'm going to find that point, negative 2 and 0, and it's going to be right here. For my y-intercept, same idea, but in this case, x is going to be 0. 2 times 0 minus y plus 4 is equal to 0, or negative y plus 4 is equal to 0. Negative y is equal to negative 4, which means y is going to equal positive 4. And that would give me the point of 0 and 4. And there's my point. And then all I'm going to do is join points and extend line. With arrows. So, the best way to do this is if you have some sort of ruler or a flat edge, and then all you're going to do is connect out the points and extend them. And then draw the arrows.